Hey everyone. Welcome to Uncle D's Basketball Life. Hey, welcome back to Uncle D's Basketball Life. I always got to give a shout out to my producer, Rob, and my radio guy, Ryan, who runs the radio station for SUU Athletics. But I got two special guests for you today. I have my boy, Lorenzo Abellar, and I have Isaiah Cottrell. Isaiah is new to SUU Hoops, and Zoe is back from last year. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. Excited to have you guys on. We also got pictured there today. You know, glad to see you guys got some fresh haircuts.
Oh, that's right.
So my first question for both of y'all is for both of you guys. I want you to tell everyone where you was born and then where you grew up at, because I know they're different for both of you guys. So tell everybody kind of where you born and then where you grew up at.
So I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. Then for a little bit, I grew up in West Virginia and, Illinois, that area. And then I moved out to Vegas in about third grade. And then, that's where I grew up.
So you was born in Jacksonville. So you went from Jacksonville to West Virginia, Illinois to Vegas?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that. So,
originally I'm from the Bay Area, California. I grew up there, city to city. Moved 8th grade to Las Vegas, and then from here then.
Okay. So I got an Oakland boy, and then I got a West Virginia, because you Jacksonville, West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia boy.
You were born with the alligators and stuff, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man. Did you guys, so I'm about to start something. Did you guys play against each other in high school?
For sure.
Yeah, a couple times.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was the outcome of those? What was the outcome of those?
It was
them
great.
games.
It was great for me.
Less favorable for me. So, yeah.
Now, how much did you guys play against each other? Because you was at Liberty Gorman. Was it a big rivalry then when you guys were playing, or did it just grow into a bigger rivalry down the road? Or you guys made it to that big rivalry?
No, because we didn't even play them really during season. It was more like off-season things, like preseason stuff.
Preseason and then postseason, he wasn't there, but we lost to them my junior year about 2 points to go to the state championship. So, yeah.
And then you play with the boy who's in the NBA right now,
Julian Strahler. Yeah.
How was that playing with him?
Man, he's really good, really talented shooter from anywhere, and 6'7". So, yeah.
And then you play with a few pros too, right?
Yeah.
From Gorman.
No pro. No, nobody.
No NBA guys.
No, that I played with at Gorman. Nobody's got there yet.
All right. So, Ice, talk a little bit about being at Gorman. I want you to talk a little bit about being at Gorman, and then leaving Gorman, going to West Virginia, and then leaving West Virginia, going to UNLV. Just how was that whole experience for you? Each step,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Gorman, they're not like any other high school. It's just, it's a Nike sponsored school. They got, all these donors donating all this money. So everything, we got a football, a college campus basically as a high schooler. So, that was really cool. And just, all the traveling with basketball, and it really, helped me get to the next step with college and things like that. And then transferring to get closer to West Virginia, to Huntington Prep, that just made me experience college more and see the campus more and see go to the football games and stuff like that as a high schooler. And then the transition to college wasn't as tough, just being around all those guys, and then going to West Virginia, it was kind of like a shock just because it's the highest level, in the Power Five. So I just learned a lot and got a lot of experiences out of it.
Yeah, playing for Huggy Bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that? How was playing for Huggy?
It was good. I mean, I think a lot of people think he was going to be, crazy or, you know what I mean? Like all the stories you hear. But I think as time went on, he kind of mellowed out more and things like that. So
he was really good coach.
Yeah.
Really, really good coach. And then what made you go to West Virginia? Was it because you closer to kind of like home per se? And, was it that for you?
Yeah, well, like my mom went to West Virginia, my dad went to West Virginia.
Oh, okay. So
I was, so I was a product of West Virginia, and I just thought, and just all the teammates that I was going to have, like when I went on visits and things like that, like Jordan McCabe, like Deuce McBride, Oscar Sheway, all those guys, like I just had such a good connection with those guys when I went on my visit, and it just felt right making that decision. So, I made it and got no regrets. Good.
Okay. And then the transfer to UNLV, just be closer to mom, or just
no, she moved out. She moved out with me to West Virginia.
Okay,
she moved out, and because I was still in high school when we moved to West Virginia. Gotcha. So then I stayed with her there, and then she obviously moved 2 hours away just to be closer too. So, but yeah, I mean Jordan McCabe was at UNLV. He transferred after my freshman year.
Okay.
At West Virginia, and then he's calling me and stuff like that when I was in the portal, and he was like, look, man, like the great coaches, we could play together, all that, and then I made that move.
Got you. So tell me, give me your thoughts on this year's team from last year's team.
I mean, last year's team, we had a lot of injuries, a lot of setbacks that kind of hurt us and how we were going to perform. But this year, we really deep. We got a lot of good shooters this year. We got a stretch five. We're looking a lot better than last year.
We got a stretch 4 and 5.
Indeed.
We couldn't shoot at the 4-5 spot at all.
Yeah. Tough for a point guard.
Huh?
Tough for a point guard.
That indeed. This is for both of you guys. Tell me, how you guys like the way Coach Jeter coach and the rest of the staff.
He's real to the point, man. He'll never sugarcoat nothing. He'll always tell you what it is. He'll never be guessing. And he loves to teach, man. So every opportunity he gets, he'll try to make sure, everybody is on the same page and we're getting things done that we're supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just the way he teaches, and not just on the court, but like off the court, trying to make us better men, trying to make us better people. And then, just the whole coaching staff. This is my first time in college where like I feel like I'm comfortable with every single coach on the staff. There's no awkwardness. There's no like I can't look you in the eyes when I'm talking. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about this whole staff. I like how you put everything together. So.
Okay, that's cool. Tell us about some of our film, just the bigs film.
Man, I don't know if I can talk about it. I don't know.
Oh, man. We have a good time in there, man. I believe that this year team, because we're deeper, we potentially have a chance to have more success. I think right now we just got to be a lot more physical defensively. And I think last year's team was a little bit more physical than this team at this point. Don't mean we won't get there, but we're way more skilled this year than we were last year. So up to us as a staff and up to you guys to become a little bit more. We got to be more than a little more physical. We got to be a lot more physical defensively. And then I think once we put all that together, I think the sky's the limit for this team. I mean, I compare for me this year's team for you, and then we haven't played any games yet, but like the vibe of this year's team compared to your team of last year.
I mean, I say like off the court for sure, like nobody was really like hanging out. you know, back at my old school, you know, like people would hang out, obviously, like because people live together and things like that. But like we do so much stuff here, just we're gonna go watch, you know, the staff go play softball. We're gonna go bowl. We're gonna go golf. We're gonna go do these things, and you know, everybody's kind of, you know, pretty together. You know, there's not too many cliques on the team, you know, and I'd say that's probably the biggest difference, you know, and I feel like we're a lot more connected. So
I believe that too. I believe this group is more connected. I believe this group like each other. I think sometimes too much because we don't compete the way we need to sometimes in practice. But I do agree with that, right? All right, I'm about to start something. Who's the GOAT?
LeBron James.
Yeah,
LeBron James.
Gotta go with Isaiah LeBron James, man. That man's the greatest.
Not even a question about it, to be honest. You know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Now, we know Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and it's not even close. But I'll let you guys have your little glory on that. For last time I checked, MJ was 6-0. Never played in a Game 7. Have multiple times where he was defensive, first team all defense. Couple of defensive player of the year trophies. See, I mean, I can't remember how many times LeBron was on first team all defense. A couple.
He's too
out of 20 years. You know, I don't remember.
He's too busy passing the ball. Man.
I think
he's too busy making plays.
It's hard when you're top 5 in every category.
And, you know, I don't think Jordan ever. I mean,
It's hard having the most
stayed
points.
In Chicago, man. You know, huh?
It's hard having the most points.
That's
ever,
well, you done
know?
played 20 plus years. If Jordan played 20 years, he wouldn't have caught him.
It's hard carrying and taking care of your body.
It is.
You know, it's hard to invest back into your body.
What is LeBron's finals record?
It's hard.
I don't know.
Can you tell me? Because he had to jump from place to place just to go get a couple rings, right?
That's the way it is now.
I do want y'all to understand.
I think he's 6
because I think I think people think LeBron is a dude. I love LeBron. The fact that I was with the Oakland Soldiers, and he's an Oakland Soldier, so I know sometimes we have fun with this, and people think that I'm not a LeBron. LeBron's my dude, right? But understand when you talk about different eras, and sometimes, you know, your GOAT may be LeBron, but me and Coach Jeter gonna be Mike, because that's who we grow up with.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he's the one who globally changed basketball. So he took it to a whole nother level. And, you know, so I think that's why most people say he was the GOAT. I mean, some people got LeBron behind Kobe. So
yeah,
I mean, it's just, I don't know how.
Yeah, it's different basketball minds. Yeah, nah, I don't know. I don't think anybody has seen a 6'9", 6'10", 265,
6'9",
265 play for 20 plus years. Go to the finals 11 times,
10
with bad rosters.
What is his finals record again?
I think 6-4, 6 losses, 4 wins.
6 losses, 4 wins.
Yeah.
So he's been in the finals 10 years. Try to add a final in there, but that's okay.
Well, there's only so much the GOAT can do.
Yeah.
You know, like he can't score for everybody else too.
That's what
he can't guard everybody.
Like me seeing him come back down.
Can't guard nobody.
Man, him coming back from that Warriors down 3-1. Come on.
Yeah, it's history.
You remember who hit that shot though to win it? Who hit the shot to win it?
Who had like 50?
I just asked
every game.
Like, do you remember who hit the shot to?
I remember.
Oh, okay. I just want to know. All right, but so having a little fun, man. Tell me, for both of you guys, like, who been the most important people in your basketball journey?
I mean, I got to say my mom for sure. You know, she was the one, you know, when I was first starting back in like middle school, or whatever, like sending me to training sessions and things like that, just because I wanted to, you know. Like, she didn't even care if I played basketball. I was just like, one day I was like, can I play basketball? She was like, yeah. I just, you know, ever since then, and she's always been there. So it's important through all of it. So, for sure.
Yeah, probably be my dad and my family, you know, just pushing me ever since, you know, I started wanting to play, like third, fourth grade. And, you know, doing everything for me, believing me when nobody else did. And I'm here today.
So I actually don't know this story, but I started recruiting Zoe when I was at CSN. And he should have came and played with us, and he stayed his butt at Chabot. I asked him how that turned out. And then he finally decided to come to CSN, and then Coach Jeter called. And so he had to play with the new coaching staff. He didn't get to play with him, but I got him over here. We good now, but it's a funny story. Like I think he knows if he's honest with himself, that year I told him to come to CSN, he should have came.
Idiot.
A true statement.
True statement. People make choices. We live with them. It's all right.
It's all worked out in the end. Man. So Ice, you was a 4-star recruit, right? Coming out of high school.
Yeah.
What's the pressure like being a 4-star recruit and then having all these expectations when you get to the next level?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of expectations, you know, especially going to school like West Virginia and things like that. You know, they're coming in like, oh, the star freshman, you know, we want you to come in. But I think the choice that I made, like with college, was like I knew that I wasn't going to be starting right away, just because they had Oscar Tshiebwe, they had, you know, Derek Culver, you know, 2 guys that are averaging doubles in, you know, in the league, and you know, I wanted to learn a lot from them and then be ready for that next year, you know, a big sophomore year. So, you know, I had a lot of, you know, expectations, and like social media is a big thing, you know, and when you don't have a good game, or when people expect a lot of things out of you, you know, you get, you know, bashed and stuff like that, especially those big time schools. So, you know, it was a eye opener, you know, first got there.
So, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. Like the social media whole thing, like for both of you guys. I'm not on social media. I chose not to do that because I don't want to hear somebody say something about us as assistants, or say something about Coach Jeter, who I love to death, you know what I mean, or say something negative about our players. But I understand this is the world we live in, and you know, you're gonna play this game. You know, you get the rewards of the game, and you get the rewards of the game. You get the glory of the game, but you also get it when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So, how do you guys yourself deal with social media when you're hearing negative stuff about yourself or your teammates or your coaches? How do you go about handling those things?
For me personally, I just laugh at it, man, because at the end of the day, I'm on the court and they're not. So I could do all I could do. If I get a hate DM or somebody comment something, I just laugh at it, man. Like, sorry I couldn't do what I was supposed to do for you. Like, yeah.
I mean, you know, basically the same thing. You know, when I first got my first bit of hate, I was like, what? What? But then I kind of like, I started to look at it like how when I'm scrolling through Instagram, or I'm scrolling through just social media in general, like sometimes in my head I'll be hating too. So, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, I get it. You know, you're a big fan. We didn't win the game. You know, I get it.
Yeah, I think the one thing is, and it's just in general for people, like, I think we have to learn how to agree to disagree on things. And it's okay to be criticized, because people are going to criticize you. Some negative criticism, but some can be constructive. And I think sometimes as coaches and players, we don't always handle constructive criticism the way we need to, because constructive criticism should make you better as an athlete, as a person, you know, as a man, So I think those things can be good for you when it's constructive. Now the crazy thing about it is not always constructive. So and that is what it is. Give me your 3 favorite hoop players.
In the league right now?
Period. Give me your 3 favorite hoop players.
Steph. He top 5. LeBron. And then this is tough. I mean, I watch a lot of film, a lot of guards. I'll go bury Damian Lillard.
You gonna go Dame?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give a shout out to Dame.
Big shout out Dame.
All right.
Oh, dang. Man, I say I like Anthony Davis when he's healthy. He's around.
Yeah.
LeBron, of course. I always have LeBron on my list. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take it way back. I'm gonna go David Robinson.
Okay.
I'm taking back.
The Admiral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Admiral. You don't know nothing about the Admiral.
That's my guy.
Okay. All right.
That's my guy.
How much did you watch Dame Lillard? Did you follow him when he was at Oakland High? And did you?
I was a little too young, so I really wouldn't say I watched him. I mean, obviously I knew about him because like everybody in the neighborhood, different gyms, as everybody talk about, everybody somehow related to him, his cousin somehow. But once he went to Weber State, I kind of knew a little bit, but really just in Portland when his rookie of the year, doing his thing. That's pretty much how I know him.
He gives Team Lillard, well, at that time it was Oakland Rebels.
Yeah.
He always give Oakland Rebels a lot of credit. Coach Phil, who was his godfather, and Coach Raymond. I know he gives those guys a lot of credit for his development. It's just crazy because he do really have a crazy high school story because he started at he was playing at Arroyo.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
He was playing at Arroyo High School in San Lorenzo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he went from Arroyo to St. Joe's, and then something happened where he didn't play at St. Joe's. And then he go to Oakland High. And then probably start really blowing up his junior year a little bit, but going into his senior years when he kind of took off. And Weber State just did an unbelievable job in recruiting him before he kind of really blew up. And then when he blew up, he was loyal to Weber, and because people came in late, like me at San Jose State and Fresno State. There was a lot of teams came in late, and he stayed loyal to Weber. And it was fun because at that time we played Weber State every year, San Jose State, and we had some battles. And then the one year he didn't play because he had broke his foot. But we had some battles when he was at Weber State, and then Mookie was there. I don't know if you remember Frank Otis, who was a Bay Area boy from Climbers that went there too. And so, you get a little heat for that, getting them to at San Jose State. But but I did have a kid named Adrian Oliver, probably one of the best players, second best player maybe to play at San Jose State after Tariq, who was Olivier St. Jean then. And then I had a point guard named Justin Graham, both Oakland Soldier boys. But yeah, Dane was special, man. Even to watch him in college, he was a special player. I'm gonna let y'all both give a shout out to your girlfriends because let's say y'all let people know y'all take it. I don't want no drama. Basketball season.
Shout out my girl.
Shout out.
Love you, girl.
Shout out her.
Doing you, girl.
I appreciate you.
Now, mom and dad probably gonna have something to say to both of y'all. But y'all did talk good about mom and dad for a minute, so I'll let you go there. On the social media, how can people follow you guys if they want to follow you? Like, what's your
just Isaiah Cottrell. Type in Isaiah Cottrell, any platform. We'll be in there.
Instagram, Lorenzo _83, just my name, last name, and then my number.
Okay. Picture day today, fellas. Y'all excited?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. I've been waiting
about
for this
all week.
Yeah.
Ready.
For picture day?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my picture again because I'm gonna take my headshot with my glasses because I feel like I look educated. So, real quick, and I know you guys seen the schedule and stuff outside our conference games, which are the big games, and like the Utah Valley. You haven't been a part of that yet. The Utah Valley, Utah Tech are really big games. In the non-conference, what couple of teams you looking forward to play against?
I mean, Gonzaga for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's number one on my list.
Arizona State.
Which is opening night.
First game.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and then Washington. Washington, I say.
Sweet. Well, I mean, Nebraska Omaha be looking to get us back.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially after going to the tournament.
Yes. And they went to the tournament. Yeah. Funny story about that one is, and I didn't realize Coach had said this. So after our game, after we played them and beat them, and it was a pretty good game, I guess Coach had told Coach Crutchfield that they were going to win the conference, that they were going to win their conference and conference tournament. I know Coach had told him that. And so he seen me at the Final Four, man. He go, man, I got mad respect for Jeter, man. He told me after that game that we were going to win the conference tournament. He said, I don't know if he a prophet. And I thought it was kind of cool because, I seen him at the Final Four. He was like, man, I mess with your coach, man. He good dude. And I got to tell you what he told me after the game. I didn't know he even said anything, like that. But, for me, I'm looking forward to all of them, to be honest with you. Like, our non-conference is really good. Opening night with Arizona State. And then, we only got 4 home games in the non-conference, but then we get Rio Grande and Bethesda. Which Bethesda was fun last year because they had a kid on there who was a rock star on social media.
Julian Newman.
Yeah, my God.
He was a rock star. And so, but they're coming back into town, and then we make that tough road trip to Nebraska, Omaha, Gonzaga, Washington State. Looking forward to Washington State because when I was coaching at San Jose State, and we used to play Idaho, you don't realize how close Idaho and Washington State are. They literally 10 minutes away from each other. Oh. I used to go to Wingers, so I need to see if they still got a Wingers there. I'm always about my food.
Yeah,
always about the food.
But and so you get those 3 games in a row, and then I think we got Noble back home, and then first time since I've been here, we're going to be away for Thanksgiving. We play the day after Thanksgiving against Robert Morris, and then Stetson, which is another good game because Robert Morris won their league and made it to the NCAA tournament last year. The year before last, Stetson went to the NCAA tournament. Mm-hmm. So then you get that one. Again, you get West Coast Baptist at home, and then we got those last 3 non-conference games with Oregon State, Washington, and NAU. Which definitely, I know you probably be looking forward to NAU.
Yeah.
So I think the schedule is, we're more talented this year, but the schedule is definitely more beefier. And we had a pretty good schedule last year too.
No, we did.
But I think those games, the high major games that we play are exciting for you guys as well as us as coaching staff, the Gonzagas, the Arizona States, the Washington, the Oregon State and Washington State. So we're looking forward to that. And I mean, next week is official practice. How do you guys feel about that?
Excited.
Ready to be in the gym more, really get what we need to get done.
Don't got to do any more sprints.
Yeah, you need some more
Sprints
sprints.
are done. That's
You don't never finish in first place on the sprints, though. You talk about more sprints.
well,
I can't remember the last time you finished first in a sprint.
Well, if my leg didn't get destroyed by
Oh, so now you
King
hurt.
Chooks.
Are you injured or are you hurt? Which
I've
one is it?
been hurt for 3 weeks,
Oh,
and I got it,
you
and I
hurt,
got it
bro.
back, and I pushed through like a man.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
I appreciate it,
Like a
Anthony
pit
Davis.
bull.
Hey, I appreciate it, Anthony Davis.
Man.
That's right. That's right.
But I think this, I'm excited about this group. I know the coaching staff is, especially Coach Jeter. I think we'll have a lot of fun. And hopefully we take care of business and equal into a lot of wins. And maybe a chance to play to get in the NCAA tournament. So, that's very exciting. And prayerfully, and hopefully we don't have any more injuries. Losing Jock is big. But that's what helps when you're deep. And so being deep will help us. Like last year, not being deep
Yeah, it hurt us.
And then I know we'll have to work through some playing time stuff because, but I think this group is built for that, and just certain times I think there's going to be certain guys who have that get rolling, and the next game is going to be certain guys. I think with this group, it can be a different 2-3 guys every game with this group, which is kind of exciting as well. Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Uncle D's Basketball Life. I want to thank these two dudes for coming with me, and we'll have them back on the show at some point during the season. Only if we're doing well. I'm teasing. But we getting ready for picture day. They got some fresh haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my glasses on so I can get my good headshot so I can look educated. But signing off. Peace.